Good morning, Malibu. Big changes are coming to various Pepperdine residence halls next year, and our tuition's on the rise. It's a funny coincidence, isn't it? That all, plus some more Easter weekend fun stuff coming up this weekend here on Good Morning Malibu. I'm Phil Riola.
I'm Shayla Girardin.
And I'm Monica Case.
Guys, we had formal season going on the past 2 weeks here at Pepperdine. It seems like everything Greek life this week has been formals. I forget how many there were, but last weekend I think there was like four different formals going on. So, and Good Morning Malibu was representing. I know
we were representing.
Shayla and I
Kappa
were at
formal.
Kappa. Allison, one of our entertainment
anchors. I took this handsome gentleman.
Yeah. So we represented Good Morning Malibu at all of the at the Kappa formal. So it'll be interesting to see all the other formal pictures. I
Lots
know
of
Facebook
fun.
has been flooded with them.
There's been some great pictures.
Yeah.
I think my news feed right now on Facebook is just flooded with formal photos. Not only my own, but everyone. There's 3 this weekend. There was 3 last weekend. It seems to be formal season.
And it always seems to happen when no one has any time for anything else. Formal season springs on you. So you waste all your time looking at formal pictures, and then the rest of your time is spent actually at formal.
True.
And you don't get any work done, but oh well. So, and we have some big changes coming to Pepperdine that I know we have to talk about. Specifically the towers changes. Obviously the freshman class here at Pepperdine this year is the largest ever, which means the sophomore class next year is going to be the largest sophomore class ever. And to accommodate that, they're doing a lot of changes at Towers. They did a student survey, and the survey basically concluded that Towers residents needed an overhaul of the gym facilities there, and that they also wanted more study rooms. So HRL actually listened, which is
finally
good.
Especially getting a gym that's closer.
Yeah.
I'm on Upper Dorm Row, and I know walking down all the way down to the gym, waiting for an elliptical, which there are only 2, takes forever, and all the way back up. So having one a little bit closer is
going to be so nice.
So they have the 2 smaller ones now. Just to clarify for people who may not know, there's the 2 cardio rooms. But what they're doing is they're actually going to change the cardio rooms. They're going to add weights to them. And they're going to open them to Towers residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then other students living in the residence halls, living in Lovernick, living in Page, will have access to the gym areas. If they swipe their ID card, they'll have access to the gym like at restricted hours. But it's going to be geared toward Towers residents, which is good, which is interesting.
That's terrific.
I kind of wish that they would overhaul the actual gym.
Oh, yes. I feel like we should
bring it out of the basement.
Yes, get some renovations. Can we just put it on Upper and Lower Dorm?
Yeah, so you don't have to walk.
That's my goal.
It's so bad, but it's like I really need to work out. But if I work out, I'm gonna have to walk up the stairs.
Yeah.
Not worth
Which
it.
is a workout in itself. So by the time I get there, I'm already winded. I'm out of energy, and I'm like, who needs to work out anymore?
I used to run at the beginning of the year, and I would run like 3 to 5 miles every time I went. And I would walk up the stairs, and I would breathe harder going up the stairs than while I was running the 3 to 5 miles. I was like, that's pathetic.
I stopped going to the gym. Shayla knows. I used to back when I decided to actually be physically fit. I would run up to Drescher, run down from Drescher, run up and down the CCB stairs, and I'd be like, well, I'm done for the day.
I love running too, but running on the Pepperdine Hills is a totally different experience than running on a track or anywhere else.
Well, the gym just freaks me out because it's so small.
It is.
And windowless. And
and that's gross for a gym because then all the funky smells are in there, and it's like hot and
So,
So
it'll be
Pepperdine needs a
interesting.
new gym. I think we should start a petition.
Yeah.
For
I will
main
sign
campus,
it.
no stairs in order to get to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
And it's funny because we're doing all these changes with Towers, and some of the other residence halls are changing, and our tuition's going up. If you students, if you haven't checked your mailboxes in a while, you're in for a little surprise from the dean's office. You're not on academic suspension, but your Pepperdine education is going to cost a little bit more next year. The lovely off-white little envelope that you're going to get from the dean's office has informed us all that your tuition next year is going to increase from $21,260 to $22,325. And that's per semester. Why they don't just round, I don't know. I'm one of those people at the restaurant where you round the bill up because I just like with the zeros. Why the dean's office can't just make it $22,000 and give us the extra $300? I don't really
I
know.
think they like to keep us on our toes.
Yeah.
And
I'd pay the extra $300 if they'd give us a new gym.
I'm actually not surprised that they didn't use decimals in there.
That's true.
Oh,
Point
true.
50.
Decimals
Point
I
99.
wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
handle.
45.
And 99 cents.
But they didn't even put it in an envelope. That shows how hard the cuts are coming for us.
Yeah.
We can't even buy envelopes
Yeah.
to put these letters in anymore.
Well, it's funny that they even put it in the mail. I mean,
Yeah, I was a
Really?
little stressed
You're
when
gonna
I got
mail
a
it?
letter from the dean's office in my mailbox. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What does this mean? And then, of course, tuition going up 5%. Guess it could be worse, but
yeah, I mean, it could definitely be worse.
The UC schools are going up like 6 to 18%.
Yeah.
So I was
Wow,
complaining
okay.
about it, and then one of my friends were like, "Don't even worry about it." I was like, "Ah, true."
There's-
Like that's even
I
worse.
saw this really funny graphic, and I wish we had it to show you, but it was the NCAA March Madness bracket, but instead of the rankings for the basketball team, it was the tuition of the schools,
Oh my
and
goodness.
it's a really funny graphic because you just see like the schools like Duke and UNC, and actually Bucknell, which is this small school in Pennsylvania, is like $58,000 a year or something, and it's just really funny.
in
So
Pennsylvania.
yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
Pennsylvania.
never guessed
I've
that.
been to Bucknell.
It's great
Pepperdine,
location.
our 50 grand a year is definitely a lot prettier money
Well
than the
spent. Okay,
58,000 that the
good.
Bucknell kids are paying.
Well, I'm
So
glad to know we're getting worth our while.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for all those kids I went to high school with that are at Bucknell. Anyway, so we had a little fun here in Good Morning Malibu last week with
Yes.
our hula dancing. I don't think we're going to be dancing this week, but if you haven't checked it out, go on YouTube or on our Facebook page, and you can watch us all hula dancing.
Attempting to
Yeah.
hula dance.
Yeah.
We went viral.
Apparently, yeah, we're getting more and more hits. I think the more we make
Crazy.
fools of ourselves on the show, the more people watch, and hula dancing definitely qualified.
Absolutely.
They
as
looked great.
Making a
They
fool.
looked fantastic.
Yeah,
Great
the-
is a strong word. And those
I
are
didn't.
strong words.
The two people who were teaching us looked
They
really
looked
good
excellent.
because they've been hula dancing
And
their
hey,
entire
we got to practice
lives.
the moves at formal, so that
That's
was
true.
good. I
And
definitely.
it was
Phil and
funny
I were
because at
working on
formal
it.
we were doing hula dancing. We were also doing our song fest
Absolutely.
routine.
Did you
Over the
put on
song
your
fest
lays?
routine.
Yeah, we put
And
on
I
our
mean, for
lays.
good measure, I just threw in a sprinkler. You just have to have
Yeah.
a little bit of everything.
We would have dancing competitions and just use like the most ridiculous, like the sprinkler, like shopping or little dog,
Shopping
big
cart.
dog. Like,
But
So,
yeah, so
Next
check
segment.
check out our-
sprinkler.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, and then that'll definitely get a lot of
Lots of
Facebook
views.
hits. But if you haven't, go on and check out our hula dancing. Or if we do something stupid on the show today, go on
Go watch
Facebook or on
that,
YouTube and
too.
watch that and share it to all your friends, because I think we're grossly entertaining.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
Especially
just
we
me.
making fools of
entertain ourselves. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, terrific.
So you may have heard of some unusual house pets before, a monkey or a snake, but one veterinarian in Ohio is taking that to a whole nother level. Kristen Volk saved the life of a deer named Dilly 10 years ago, and now the deer is part of their family, if you can believe that. Dilly sleeps in the house and eats breakfast with her family, and it's just crazy. So I don't know. We have a lot of deer here.
Crazy. I saw the news footage for this, and they actually have a bedroom and a bed, everything set aside for this deer. And I'm going to be an RA next year at DeBell, and since we have so many deers on campus,
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Kidnap one.
could I domesticate one and like have the deer of DeBell? I mean, I'm going to have a single room,
The
so
DeBell deer.
it
I
might
like
work.
Shayla's DeBell deer. I like
if
it.
I keep it in,
You
I
can
think
just
it'll
hide
work.
it.
Oh yeah, no one will know.
I mean, you're not
Put it in
allowed
the
to.
bathroom.
You're
Nobody's
not
gonna
allowed to
check.
have like goldfish
fit in there?
your dorm.
Anything that breathes. My
But-
friend had an orchid, and they made her get rid of it
Really?
because
Really?
it breathes air.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like if you had a
There are
deer, though,
bigger
they wouldn't yell at
concerns.
you because it'd be so just
Adorable.
outlandish.
That
They'd
would
be
be
like,
so
"Oh, you
cute.
can keep it, Shayla." Especially
Okay.
since Shayla's so cute and everything's like pink, and her deer would probably have like
I could put like a little
like a
bow
pink
on
necklace
it.
on it.
Especially
They'd
if
be
you
like,
have
"Oh,
a
that's-
Disney
that's
princess
cute."
theme.
The-
Then you can like Snow White deer.
Or like
This'll be-
slap a
it'll
horn
be
on it,
our,
and it could be
mascot,
the
the
DeBell
mascot.
unicorn.
Actually, I think the Pepperdine mascot should be a deer.
A deer. We
since
have so many of them.
But
We
that's
could
like
just
the
herd them
weakest
all
thing
up.
ever. Like we're deer. We're
Yeah.
really fierce.
Well,
yeah,
Pepperdine
you
deers.
know.
I don't
I
know.
mean, a
Willie the
wave's not
Wave.
that great either.
Willie the Wave is pretty fierce.
Tidal
I mean,
wave could
let's
be
be
fierce.
honest.
That's true.
I've never seen a
Yeah.
fierce deer.
But so yeah, I don't know.
So let's all go domesticate
Apparently,
a deer.
Kristen and her husband Steve, who have this deer, said that they, wouldn't have it any other way. That they don't want any other pet I would imagine at Christmas time having a pet deer would probably be pretty fun.
That would be great family photos.
Put a Rudolph nose on it and.
Yeah. So I don't know how Malibu would feel about walking a deer at the Country Mart. Malibu is pretty.
True.
They crack the whip down on fun stuff here in Malibu, but we do have something fun that just opened. The official ribbon cutting ceremony for the Malibu Lagoon is fast approaching. The state park funded project took nearly twice as long as planned, but it's finally been open to the public. The fencing came down this past weekend and the public flooded in to see what our new lagoon would look like. It was looking pretty bad before. It looked like a big construction zone, and it was pretty gross, but I have to go down and see it. I haven't seen it.
I went Sunday, and it looks terrific,
really?
actually. They did a great job. I think they're still waiting to put a lot of the plants and the flowers in, but it looks beautiful. Such an improvement over all the construction that was going on just a couple weeks ago.
I was
crazy. Really pleasantly surprised.
But they did a lot of work. They reworked the entire shape of the lagoon to make it more environmentally friendly. So I guess I'm not sure that the cranes and whatever wildlife we have here in Malibu besides celebrities will be happy to live. The deer will be happy to live in our lagoon. And there was a lot of controversy. The surfing community in Malibu was afraid that the lagoon overhaul would break up the surf because that is a big surfing area. And so far it hasn't. A lot of the people who are part of the surfing community have spoken out saying that the surf hasn't changed a lot, which is nice because that was a big controversy.
Yeah, Malibu does have such a large surfing community.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's also a huge tourist attraction. It's really something that we need to think about.
Yeah.
It's important.
So it's good. And Malibu is just on a roll lately, whipping out the free stuff for the public because, you know, we have Easter weekend this weekend. We're a Christian institution, so I feel like that doesn't need to be announced. But for those of you watching who are completely unobservant of your surroundings, Easter is on Sunday. And if you're not going home to spend the holidays with your family, there's going to be plenty to do here in Malibu for you.
Lots to do on campus.
Yeah, we have the free concert on Saturday. I'm going home, so I won't be able to experience it.
I'm going home too.
I'm going with a friend to her house, and I was so sad because at first I didn't know who Imagine Dragon was.
Yeah.
But then I was on my Pandora station, and I realized that I had liked every single one of their songs that came on.
Oh, bummer.
They're
so
really
then I was like,
good.
dang it, I really would love to see them. But
of course.
so
the one weekend I go home.
exactly.
We have a free concert.
And it's free,
always here.
and it's on alumni. You don't even have to
course.
drive to the inn and be crammed in like sardines. You can spread your wings out on alumni and do all kinds of crazy Pepperdine appropriate things during the concert. And during the day, there's also an Easter egg hunt, both in Malibu and in Calabasas. The Malibu one, though, actually has an adult Easter egg hunt. And the eggs are going to be filled with sports tickets, food coupons, gift cards, movie coupons, all this fun stuff. I'm just imagining adults in Malibu running around Civic Center Way hunting
Easter eggs.
pastel-covered Easter eggs.
I'm having a hard time picturing this, but I'm disappointed that I'm going to miss it.
Yeah.
I know, that sounds really nice. I mean, free dinner, free movies. It's like a date that you get for free.
It's
so nice.
True. It's so true. I picked an awful weekend to fly back to the miserable East Coast.
So true.
Oh, well.
Well, we won't be here, but for everyone that is here, they can go enjoy the concert, Easter egg hunts.
Yeah.
So much to do. I'm jealous.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun for a lot of the students who are staying here, which is good because I feel like sometimes over break, I know I've spent a number of breaks on campus and been severely bored. So I'm sure this Easter break will probably be really, really good. And who knows, if you go to the Easter egg hunt in Malibu, Justin Bieber might actually stop getting in fights and go Easter egg hunting. He lives in Calabasas, so he might be there. Later on in the show, we're actually going to talk about some Justin Bieber news and entertainment. And then, you know, when we come back from the break, we'll have Shayla giving us some news, so stay tuned.